No, that's just normal.
Oh, it's landscape, innit? So you'll be able to see me anyway. Go on, I'll let you. You can have it again, mate.
All right. So we've had an idea for a podcast, but podcasts are boring. So we're going to do it well. We play pool. Episode 1, we're going to interview the coaches. So we have the baby coach. I don't know why I'm looking away.
The baby coach. The oldest looking coach here.
The oldest looking coach here, but he's actually the youngest. Waverley. So we're just going to have a chat while I whoop his ass at pool. And yeah. So, well then, I'll break. So just in case anyone doesn't know, how actually old are you?
I'm 20.
I'm 20.
I'm 20.
What year does that mean you were born in?
2006.
Fucking
That makes you
hell.
feel old, that, doesn't it?
Makes you feel old?
No, that makes you feel old.
Mate, yeah.
Did you get out in? No.
No. You were 1 when the In-Betweeners came out.
What the first ever series?
The series of the In-Betweeners, yeah. That came out in like 2007.
That's nuts. That is nuts. Yeah, but it's nuts to me to think like. I was saying to someone the other day, like kids are like running around and they're born in like 10, and they're only like 4 years younger than me.
Yeah, it's mad. So I remember, the first gym that I worked in, I started back in 2016, right? And you could join there at 16, and I remember it was mental when you'd see people that were born in the year 2000 could join the gym. We was all like, fucking hell.
Old. What did you get in?
I'm Yellows.
Yellows. You're Yellows.
Yeah, I'm Yellows.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. You just did that.
Left you in there.
You say that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Put some chalk on your cue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was the chalk on. Yeah. It's because I had no chalk, mate.
Yeah. That's exactly why.
Play this way too regularly. You actually do play this way too regularly. What do I even do there? Just you know what?
So you're going to have to come. To be fair,
I might be able to get that there.
You won't, because it's touching anyway. Anyway, I had 2 shots.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh yeah, of course you did. Yeah.
I'll help you out. I just popped one back.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, one of yours as well. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so I've still got another year of uni, you know.
Yeah. So what are you studying at uni?
Studying sports, science of sport performance. Oh, nice. So it's like sports science, but for like people that are a little bit more brainy than.
A little bit more sporty.
A little bit more, yeah. Yeah, people that don't want to be PE teachers.
How many days a week do you go to uni?
You know what? My course actually isn't too bad. Wiping the floor. Yeah, my course actually isn't too bad. I'm only in like 3 days, three days a week.
All right.
But obviously with rugby, I'm there like pretty much every day because of that. Which makes makes it more more fun to be there. To be fair, like I can't imagine not like people that don't do anything while they're at uni. Like I just think that's a bit like.
What, as in extracurricular?
Yeah, not like weird, but I don't know how you manage. Do you know what I mean?
They just get pissed out, they eat noodles.
Yeah, and eat noodles. No, for me. Oh. But yeah, like I can't. Like there are like few kids that are not on my course, but we have like extended, like we have like large group seminars because like some courses like overlap content.
All right, so there might be people that are on a different sports course
a few people
or
on basically on different courses that have. Is it me? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That follow the same. So they've got like one of the same modules. We've got the same modules together.
All right.
So so like we'll be on them, and there's a few people like in that group, and they literally don't do anything outside of uni. I'm like, oh my God, I've done it again. And I'm like, how do you not do anything? Which like when you think like sort of all of us. Nearly. I reckon I can get that. Push
That'll
you
cut
out of
in.
the way.
You sit it right on the edge.
Nah, not even.
I mean, but you would probably be better
Yeah,
off just
yeah,
going for that
yeah,
one straight
yeah,
to that
gonna
bottom
go
bag
with
there
that.
and try and get it up the table. But yeah, you mentioned you played rugby. How long have you played that?
I was telling. Who was I telling this morning? Tall lad.
James Lund.
Yeah, James Lund. He's like 8 foot tall.
He's about 8 foot tall.
Yeah, I was telling him this morning. We were talking about rugby this morning. Started playing like.
Oh, fuck off. Oh.
Nah, yeah, you buggered there. Yeah, started playing when it'd been year 8, so I don't know, like 13, 14. Yeah, I think I'd have been about 13 or 14.
Don't get into rugby over football.
You know what?
Come on.
You know what? Actually, I used to play. So obviously, played football. I feel like everyone plays football when they're
Yeah.
like really little. Well, I was never exactly little, but yeah, I feel like everyone does play football when they're young. And my team just folded.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah, my team, like literally, my team folded, and I had a year where I didn't do much. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, I had a year where I didn't do much, and then Ben game. Ben, Ben, my uncle was just like, oh, why don't you like he was doing quite a bit of like CrossFit. Yeah, I'll get that. He was doing quite a bit of like CrossFit, Olympic weightlifting sort of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you know what? I'll go do that. And naturally, I ended up like being a bit bigger. And my dad was like, oh, why don't we like? I tried rugby when I was, when it was like touch rugby, and I just couldn't I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Like I'm not.
What's the lack of
the
contact?
lack of contact. Yeah, I just absolutely hated it. I think I remember my dad like taking me down, and it's like I'm never. I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. Like, cheers for the.
Because your dad played
thanks for
rugby?
it. Yeah, or did play rugby for. Well, I say did. Like he played. I think he's played this year.
All right.
I think I don't know. I think he's played this year. That's all right. It's a great start. But yeah. So he sort of played for forever. So he obviously took me down to a rugby when I was little, and took me down to rugby when I was little. Absolutely hated it. And then in school, I was always like a little bit bigger than all the rest of the kids, and I think in PE, I just like did it, and I was like, oh, you know what, this is quite good fun. Pretty basic way to get into it, really. It's like, oh, this is all right. This went down, and so this was all like this was around the same time that my football team folded.
Right.
So I had a good few sort of months where I was just like Olympic. I was just ollie lifting.
So did you get into that? How did you get into ollie lifting? Did you get into that through Ben?
Literally just Ben. Yeah, Ben.
Right. So you did like a bit of CrossFit stuff, a bit of ollie lifting. Shot.
Yeah. To be fair, I never really did much CrossFit until I was a bit older. But yeah, I just started ollie lifting, and I ended up like ended up just getting like really like fast and really strong, and I loved it, to be fair.
Yeah.
I loved it, and obviously it complemented my rugby well. And
I'm going to say, because obviously rugby rewards big lads that are strong
Yeah.
and powerful and quick. Oh,
And,
fuck off. And Olympic weightlifting makes lads big and
perfect
strong
for it,
and
yeah, it's
powerful
literally
and quick.
perfect for it. I remember like I had a year, so my first year of joining, I was quite a podgy, like I was like a podgy little, like I played prop, so I was a little fat lad.
Right.
And then and I literally like I had no like I could throw myself about, but I had no speed whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then obviously I was doing all this Olympic lifting, and I remember the following season, so I would have been like 14 turning 15. I was just like I just absolutely tore it to pieces. I was like second fastest kid on the team. Nice, cheers. I was like second fastest kid on the team, and I was kind of just like, well, how was that even like happened? Because obviously when you're like little, you kind of don't really understand that. You kind of don't understand that stuff like follows over, do you?
Yeah. Or like how have I all of a sudden?
Yeah, like how was lifting weights made me stronger and faster?
Yeah.
You know, how was jumping around with the barbell made me more powerful? And then that's kind of how I got into it, really. Like that's how I got into coaching. Obviously, I spent a lot of time ollie lifting, and
Yeah. Because you competed in ollie lifting as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you did, how old were you when I first met you? You were like 16, 17? You definitely won 18.
I think I was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was 16. Which I did a little bit of CrossFit stuff when I was like 16, but it's always kind of been ollie lifting. But yeah, had some very good like coaches. Sort of when I was first learning, and that's kind of what made me. That's kind of what made me want to coach.
Because you just got.
I loved it, and I got like strong, fast, and looked better.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how is this even a thing?
And then you were like, I want to be able to do that for other people myself.
Basically, yeah.
So what were it in the coaches then that you looked at? What made, because you said you had some good coaches. What were it that you saw in a coach that was like, you know what, like that's good? What made them a good coach, I suppose?
I think there's a lot of good shot. There's loads of things in there really that makes a good coach. But I always found that like if you have to be like a bit of a comedian for everyone, because people like, it's easy to understand information. Is comedian the right word? Yeah, comedian's the right word.
Entertaining.
It's easier to understand information if you've got a. Oh no.
Where's it going?
If you've got a. It's easy to understand information, yeah, if it's put across in the right way.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like no one gives a shit how much you know.
Yeah.
Until they know how much you care about. I mean, you've got to make it interesting, because it's. Thing I always say to people is like when you like, coaching's really interesting to you because you're really into it, but like lots of other people, it's not so much.
Yeah. So it's like you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you can't put that across to someone, then you can't put that across to someone, can you?
No, exactly. And I suppose it's finding a way that they can understand, because like not everyone understands stuff in the same way.
Yeah. You kind of, everyone's like little, you're like an individual comedian for everyone, really. That's how I like kind of look at it. And just
off.
which is why so when I was like first coming to it, I had obviously Ben's a good coach.
Ben's a phenomenal coach at
Yeah.
weightlifting.
Like he just like he knows, and he just knows, you know. Same with unlucky. Yeah, same with Luke. Like, just
Is he Yorkshire Strengths? I don't know.
Yeah,
Luke,
yeah.
but yeah.
yeah, he's just having a baby actually. Yeah, same with Luke. Like, just like the almost it's wisdom really. Like almost the wisdom, and then just being able to like just. Like there it is, and you can understand it.
Yeah, and I think that just comes with like
Yeah,
years
yeah.
of experience of coaching.
But yeah, that's what.
And yeah, being able to, because the thing is, it's not. I've always found it's like you see when coaches first start, they almost want to show off how much they know,
Yeah.
and it's like it's not about like giving everyone all the information all at once. It's
Yeah.
about just giving them the right nugget of information at the right time.
Yeah, give them what they can use.
Yeah, exactly. I always think, because I go back to like coaching Olympic weightlifting, like it's the most complex thing that we coach here, thanks mate. Other than maybe some of the more advanced gymnastics stuff. And I've said to,
Yeah.
I've joked around to people before, I'm like, I could spend 50 minutes talking to you about
literally,
where the pressure should
we
be
could
in
be
your
there
foot.
all day.
Do you know what I mean? But it's like for someone that's never picked a bar up before, or definitely like never snatched or anything before, it's like it's irrelevant to them,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're just going to alienate them even more. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah, literally, like, yeah, it is. It's quite like it is quite. As much as it's quite a complex, like as much as so many things can be so complex, it's quite a simple thing. You know, being able to just like, it sounds quite a simple thing. Being able to just like give someone information,
yeah.
but when you're actually like, when you're in practice, it's
Harder than it.
yeah, maybe not hard. Yeah, maybe
It's
kinda
easy to
comes
waffle
onto-
on, and it, yeah, like
Yeah.
I say, it takes time. Oh,
Whoa!
I nailed it that time.
Yeah, it takes time. Like, I know, obviously, I'm still quite, like young, I suppose. I'm quite young, but
Early on in your
early
coaching
on,
journey.
yeah, and
By breaking it.
yeah, it is, yeah, and I've like, obviously, like when I started, it's, yeah, obviously, like when I first started, I was basically making that mistake, like just giving people too much to work with, and you end up like regressing if you give them too.
Because you think you're adding value to them, but you're actually like, it's so easy to alienate people.
Yeah,
And I think that's the thing about like the whole like coaching in groups, is because you get such a broad range of people, you've almost got to be like this chameleon, and then you've got to go from like, right, so I'm coaching you, and it's like, now mate, like, right, I am talking to you about like the tiny little specific movements that I want you to keep your weight over your middle of your foot, and it's like, do you know what I mean? Then you've got to go to the beginner that's never picked a bar up before, and it's a bit like, I'm like, right, I just want you to think jump and catch.
Yeah.
Right, that's all I want you to think about. And it's almost like if an actual like proper weightlifting coach came in and they saw some of my cues, sometimes they'd be a bit like, that's not right.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, but if it gets you to learn it
If
to
it gets
begin,
you to the destination, then it's
and then we can always refine it later.
yeah. I always teach like anyone that I'd always say I'm a lot more. We were talking the other day about self-efficacy. So we were talking the other day about self-efficacy, and I was Did you get something in then? Yeah, red.
Yeah, so your yellows.
And we were talking a bit, and the way I look at self-efficacy, which like may be right, it may not be like textbook definition, but it's where like competence meets confidence for me.
Yeah.
So like when I'm coaching weightlifting, I'm very like I'm competent. Like you put anyone in front of me, I'm very competent. Like,
Yeah.
I know like
Whether you got someone that's like walking
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
it's like, oh shit, they can snatch 100,
Yeah,
or whether
yeah.
it's someone that's like they're 55-year-old and they've never picked a barbell.
never picked a bar. Yeah, basically, yeah. But I'd say, so going back to like self-efficacy, but
2 shots there, mate.
oh, nice. It's all right. I'll smash these up. Going back to self-efficacy. So I'd say like put anyone in front of me and I'd be competent like on that situation, on that. That was nearly in as well. I'd be competent like sort of in that environment, but I'd definitely say like my confidence of coaching. I kind of don't. When you coach in a beginner, because of how simple it is, like I like almost like doubt myself.
What, with your cues?
Yeah, because it is literally like as simple as
Yeah.
like I want you to
But
hold
you've
the
got
bar
to-
and I want
yeah.
you to throw it over your head.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but to you, so it's very much like if you came into one of my classes and I was like, right, I'm going to teach you the snatch.
yeah,
It's going to be very different to how I'm going to teach a beginner
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you understand it, but you've got to remember, like, try and think back to when you learned it. Like, I remember learning to snatch, and I remember it was one of my mates that taught me how to snatch, and he was like, literally, used to get me to hang on to the bar. It's good, this, isn't it? You got a ready-made barbell, and I was like, I just couldn't get it,
Yeah.
and he'd like literally make me keep hang on to it, and I'm like, mate, I'm absolutely dying, and he's like, go again, one more rep, because he's like, as you're getting tired. It's more like that's how you're going to learn it because that's when you start to use the right muscles. But what again, I remember thinking, I was like, I'll never be able to snatch 50.
yeah,
And then, like, the more and more you do it, the more it becomes natural
nice,
for you.
good shot.
But I suppose if you can try and think back to that point with people, it's like when they first start.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
see it
that's what I
week
have
in,
to-
week out, like I almost feel like I'm repeating myself. And now that you'll probably notice with a lot of my programming that it follows a structure week
Yeah.
in, week out, and we'll do a lot of the same
I was talking
stuff.
to Nicola about that the other day, actually. Like it's, I was talking to Nicola about that the other day. How, just like how clear your programming is. Like obviously, I feel like every coach has got their own, like little style of their own
Yeah.
like, style on it. But
And that's how you should have us, because like I always say, it'd be a very fucking boring world if everyone coached exactly the same as me, or if everyone
Yeah.
wrote programming
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
as
yeah.
me. And I'm not saying like there's right and wrong ways to write programming, but there's equally, do you know what I mean? Like I genuinely, like I'm biased to think my way's best.
yeah,
Or better, because it's the biases that I've received in life.
yeah,
And that's what it comes from your life experiences of going around and observing other things. You see what works and what doesn't.
So I was basically saying that, although every coach has their own little style, it's so good to see, like, every week, whatever's there, it's clear what the.
Oh, you dirty bugger.
It's it's clear where your program's going,
Yeah.
which I think that's like
Like I just like.
that's more important than having like I kind of like when you're. I'd say naive. When you're naive, you think there's such thing as like a perfect program, and like there may be a perfect program for someone, but if the program's going towards your direction, going in the direction that you want, then effectively it is a perfect program.
because it's got to keep you coming back to it, because like it's the perfect program that's not followed properly.
yeah.
Won't matter. It's a bit like, I suppose, if you put me in an F1 car,
Yeah.
right? That's the perfect car to drive. It's not all of a sudden going to make me be able
A
to
good driver, yeah.
be a better driver. Like, your program is the race car, but then your driver's the adherence, and you need to be able to adhere to it. And the biggest thing for me for that, fuck off. My biggest thing for me with that is getting people to adhere to a program. Is it needs to be fun. They need to be able to see progression. And to see progression, you need to be doing similar things week on week.
But yeah,
And I think it works well for all people. Like, whether if you're a beginner, you more so don't need to get overwhelmed by exercise. But even when you're more advanced as well, a bit more. You've got another one, mate.
Oh yeah, I have, yeah. Yeah. It's. Look at that! I had my tongue out and everything then.
There we go. Just for camera.
Yeah, I've completely forgotten what we were talking about as well.
Let you programming
yeah,
styles.
yeah. Oh
Thanks,
no.
mate.
Oh,
Been all right if it were your ball.
But yeah, like you say, it's if there's a direction and what's the? There's a word for it. Trajectory.
There we go.
As long as the trajectory's there.
Fuck am I going to do here?
Yeah, you buggered, aren't you? Yeah, as long as the trajectory's there, then like effectively that's all you need. Which like it's very, very clear to see to see where everything's going.
Yeah, because one of my big pet peeves that I hate with programming is when people like just this constantly random programming.
Yeah.
Or where everything's just like, it's like, let's see how many movements I can smash into stuff and everything's a really long workout and it's not. You've snookered me again, haven't you, you little fucker?
Nearly.
I know you want.
Oh! That 3-0?
It's 3-0, mate. Well, Matt, see if you can redeem yourself.
Yeah, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. I'll make you a coffee if you beat me again.
Not at 4:30 you won't.
Yeah, no. Do you have a cut-off?
I try to, yeah. I try to really. If I'm being really good, I try and say past 12, but realistically, it's past like 2 o'clock.
Like, I cut off at 4. Because it's supposed to, is it like 6 hours before you go to sleep?
8 hours?
Is it 8? Yeah, but I'm a bit younger than you, so I've got a bit
I'm a bit younger than you.
I'm a lot. I'm a few generations younger.
Yeah, it must be. It must be obviously different for you. Yeah. Because I'm a little granddad.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I.
Do you find it affects your sleep much?
You know what? I have a bit of a. Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. So, I had a cup of tea the other day. Well, not the other day actually. This must have been. Well, still at uni. In fact, it was the.
You're still at uni now?
No, I was still at college, sorry.
Right.
So, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, about 2 years ago. And I had a cup of tea about an hour before I wanted to go to bed, right? And I was literally like sat in my bed like looking around like for something to do. I'm quite, like, I'd say my sleep hygiene's like really good. Obviously it's not, like, it's not perfect, but
yeah.
I'm very come 9 o'clock, my phone goes onto red light mode.
Yeah.
I put my glasses on. I care a lot about my sleep. Like, eye masks on. I've got a nose thing that I put in to help me breathe through my nose while I'm asleep. So like, and good shot. Done yourself loads of favours there.
I thought I'd go for Reds because they seem a bit more spread out.
Yeah, so I'm quite like my sleep hygiene's pretty good. Obviously, it's kind of allowed to be because I kind of just play rugby and coach, like, so I'm kind of I'm living the ideal life to dial in my sleep.
But yeah, you were saying about, so you had some coffee.
Yeah, so I had a cup of tea. Had a cup of tea before bed, and I was just sat there like, phone had gone off like an hour ago. I'd read my book or read a few pages, and I was literally just sat in bed like not, I wasn't wired, like didn't feel wired, but I just couldn't
Switch
shut
off.
my eyes. I was just there like, come on man, I need to sleep. I really need to go to bed. and I literally just couldn't. And ever since then, I literally like haven't touched, like, other than the odd like time I've been out clubbing, I literally haven't touched caffeine past like 4 o'clock. I say clubbing, like I've been like 3 times.
Do kids even go clubbing these days?
I feel like there's a big mix.
I was going to say, I've always said, like, like my generation.
Do you know what I think? Why? Have you ever had a Whoop band?
Yes, I didn't get on with it. I'm pretty sure I got a faulty one.
I think the Whoop band's literally like set sort of kids up. I say kids, like, I wouldn't say I'm a kid, but, well, I would, but set
adolescents.
Kids up. Adolescents, yeah, young adults.
Yeah.
Set them up to just not, like, bother. Because you know what, like, I had a Whoop for a while, and a couple of my friends did, and, like, the worst thing in the world was waking up the next morning and seeing your recovery at 0.
What,
like
after a night out?
Going on your phone and seeing your recovery at 0, and you just thought, like, what on earth? But I also feel half of it's like, I feel like half of it's a load of shit, because obviously if you've got a data set saying that you're gonna have a bad day,
yeah, you're gonna have a bad day.
day.
I don't need I've got a Garmin and it tracks my sleep, but I very rarely look at it.
I've got another one, yeah.
But it's like, I've always said, I don't need a watch to tell me I've had a shit night's sleep.
Yeah.
Like, if I've had a shit night's sleep, I fucking know.
Yeah. So I kind of think, like, yeah, that's helped, or that's sort of catalysed the coming away from not going out, because I feel like it was kind of, I feel like it was dying out a little bit anyway, because, like, I feel like people were getting sick of waking up the next day and just feeling like shit anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know? And then I feel like since, like, your Whoop bands and Garmins and all of them have become more popular.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really, like, sort of kicked things off to go in the direction of, oh no, actually I'm not going to go to the pub tonight because I don't want to have a bad recovery score. Or I've trained hard today, so I'm not going to go to the pub tonight because it'll just take away from everything that I've just done. I feel like it's a bit like that. But yeah, at the same time, like, I do, like, some of that's obviously, like, yeah, some of it is a bit, that's why I, like, sacked mine off, because I was just like, I don't need something to tell me that I'm under recovered, because I found myself, like, yeah, it's good shot. Like, yeah, you can kind of sit there and say, like, oh well, I can use it to adjust my training, but, like, if you get your score back and it's really, really bad, like, I understand that, but if you get your score back and you've, like, 70% recovered, you're not going to adjust your training.
Yeah.
So it's kind of pointless, and I just, yeah, that's why I sacked mine off. Like, I definitely think it's worth, like, stuff that can help you sleep and help you recover.
Yeah.
I think brilliant, yeah, go for it. But at the end of the day, all your Whoop band is telling you is, like, whether you've done a good job or not.
Yeah. And I think it's good to use for, like, trends. So I use the HRV on mine sometimes, just to see, so I can see, like, sometimes I've seen a few times when I'm going to get ill.
Yes, yeah,
and it's been quite handy for things like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's quite, I say that's a very good factor.
Yeah.
I do. No way. But yeah, I just think it's not. It's only. I feel like stuff like that is only as useful as you want to make it, really.
Because I suppose, to go back to the whole coaching point of view, like, I've seen, like, coaches that, you know, like, ask for so much data off the clients, and it's, yeah, but, like, what are you going to do with that data?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to use it, like, I get, like, sometimes you've got fat loss clients getting them to track the steps. and things like that. But it's
Yeah,
like I very like 99% of the people I work with, unless I'm working with someone that's competitive, I don't even get to extract the cat. I literally just get to extract proteins and protein and cals, because you're going to get most of the results and it's going to be easier for them.
Yeah, I feel like I do something like very, very similar. I do something very, very similar with like my my clients. Obviously I have some that like to have stuff to stick to.
Yeah.
So for people that want it, obviously I'll give them you give them everything that they want. But I have a lot of like people that just don't. A lot of clients that don't need it, and like in particular like rugby lads like stressing about just finding reasons to stress about all sorts. That's an awful shot. And like you don't need to worry about that. Like, and it is a bit like if you're doing it for the 1%ers, absolutely fine. But yeah,
everyone seems to think they're a 1%er though, don't they? But it's like, you're probably not.
Yeah. But 9 times out of 10, you don't need the extra 1%.
And the thing, like you said, I think you alluded to it there. It puts more stress on most people. So like a lot of people, like if they give anyone macros, like it's literally the calories will be normally to the nearest 50.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, you're gonna have more time stressing, trying to like. No one ever gets a protein target of 203 grams off of me. I'll just give you 205 or 200, because it's like you're gonna waste more time stressing over that.
Yeah, stressing
to try and get it.
Yeah.
Than what you would with all else, and it's like that. Yeah.
I've got a client at the moment that's obviously plays rugby, on his way into pre-season, and he mentioned it to me.
Yo.
Hi Claire, you alright?
Hi, I'm good. You?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Not bad. You? How was the
Regretting the.
staying over last night?
Oh.
Are you tired?
Just forewarn you, we are halfway through a podcast, so be careful what you say.
Is that yours, dog?
What?
Darling.
Yes, it was. Oh, did I?
I left a t-shirt, I think. I've got it, but I don't know where it is.
Sound. What t-shirt was it?
It's like a face, like a cream t-shirt.
That was a great shot.
Oh, big. Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's my favourite t-shirt that I haven't got for ages.
somewhere.
Oh,
I've got
thank
it.
you.
My
Voice?
t-shirt as well.
Lost your voice.
Oh, yeah.
Going back to so he was like asking me. He was like, on the way into pre-season, what do you think I should do? Like, what do you think I should do with like my carbs? And literally all I said to him is, like, I want you to just like not double up, but I just want you to have like an extra bit of a extra portion.
Yeah,
Portion, like.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You only pour your oats out in the morning.
Yeah,
Stop pouring
just-
a second or two later.
Yeah, literally. Because it is as simple as that. Because it like, you don't. Yeah, going back to like the communication is, you don't need to overcomplicate stuff. Like yes, you've got the information, but it completely matters. Like how you get it across.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's important. Is that you get it across in the right way. Wanted a bit more, didn't it?
Oh, nearly. You'd have had that then. That's
Right, so finish it off then.
See if I can finish it off on this all.
Yeah, no pressure. Oh, I'm gonna
Nearly.
win. I'm gonna come back.
You're going to come back? Yeah. Could be a long podcast, this.
Maybe I'm not. Do you play any sports?
Played football as a kid.
Yeah.
Then I packed that in. And then when I got into the gym, I wanted to start the gym. I wanted to do men's physique.
All right.
But then I realised that the training was fucking boring and I couldn't live off of eating chicken and broccoli all the time. So then I ended up finding CrossFit. I suppose this is probably a conversation for a different podcast. But I ended up finding CrossFit and I did it with one of the PTs at the gym that used to do it, and I just got absolutely hooked on it. And then I was like, this is a well better way to train.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
Yeah, sweet.
first podcast done.
Yeah.
Boom.
Literally we got in last night. We woke like, oh my god, I just can't wait to sleep in my bed tonight. Oh, so good.